means they're eliminated at fence 5. That was 5A that was causing them the problem. So Nana Dalton's got this fabulous Hopetoun estate all to herself. They're over the first combination, 4AB, the Sakura Group Palisade. That's quickly followed by another combination at 5, only a couple of 100 metres apart. And the speed that these horses cover the ground, it doesn't take them long to get there. These really are equine athletes, striding out over the ground at speeds of around 30 miles an hour. So Nana Dalton and Uwald, they've dealt with the Speed & Co. 5AB, and then the Bruin Dolphin Brush.
Are you still on me, Mike?
Nana Dalton and Uwald, well, they're the only ones out there on this course. 22 fences originally, but 2 have had to remove the 11 and 14 just to take account of the grounds. Safety always paramount. So 6 minutes 35, the optimum time. But our current leader, Louisa Milnhume, went round in 7:47. So it's clear that these riders really are making sure they finish first. Nana Dalton, meanwhile, is round by the West Lawns at Hopetoun House. Magnificent backdrop. She's cleared the 6. The Gillespie McAndrew parallel follows that with the Winchborough Development Folly. Then on to the Canard Duchesne Champagne Bar. Great fences for anybody with a camera. Just a polite reminder, if you are using your camera, make sure that the flash is turned off. We don't want to startle a horse, and more importantly, the rider as well. So the Gillespie McAndrew Triple Brush behind them as well. Nana Dalton and Uwald. Don't want to tempt fate, but they really are going well. They're approaching the halfway point. I'm going to hand them over now to Tim Finch alongside me.
Well, Chris, quite right. Uwald is going well. Whether we're going 30 miles an hour, I'm not absolutely sure about that, but I'd say a good 20 anyhow, as Nana Dalton comes to the interior boathouse at 10. That's the Jeffries AB fence.
So, new starter out there on the course. This is Paul Whitehead. Paul riding his own Dr. Peter and Mrs. Janet Whitehead's West Winds Eclipse. Now, Paul works as a private client stockbroker and investment manager for Bruin Dolphin, who also kindly sponsor him and are sponsoring the Brush at Fence 5C as well. Good support all round. They're over the Arga table now at 2.
Nana Dalton over the Uwald. Uwald now over that Jeffries interior boathouse, and obviously missing out fence 11. That's the kennels which are not jumping, and they go on now to the Hunter's Hollow. That's 12 A, B and C.
So 4A, 4B, the Sakura Group Palisade. Paul Whitehead into his stride with West Winds Eclipse.
So over the Hunter's Hollow now, 12 ABC for Uwald and Nana Dalton.
West Winds Eclipse meanwhile, and Paul Whitehead there over the Seed & Co. Ha at fence 5, and they're heading on to the Bruin Dolphin Brush. And then they head round to the Gillespie McAndrew parallel at fence 6. We have a new leader in this CIC 3-star. It's Kilronan and Paul Tapner. This provisional score, of course, and hasn't been confirmed by the scorers yet, but as I hear that Limbo and Georgie Spence are on the course. This horse is owned by Lucy Fleming, Benjamin Chittle and Russell Spence, and they have a dressage score of 44.4 and 4 show jumping penalties, and they are on their way up over the Arga table at 2.
Way over the West Lothian log now, and the shredded corners at 15 ABC for Uwald and Nana Dalton. Now the 4th row bridge for them. That's the main sponsors fence, the Gillespie McAndrew. They sponsor it. Uwald attacks it and gone through it. No problem to come through that blue sky brush at 17 now.
As West Winds Eclipse and Paul Whitehead, they're over the Gillespie McAndrew parallel, and then they head round to the Winchborough Development Folly at fence 7.
Nina Dalton, Uwald, going to that blue sky. That's the brush. That's where all the events are taking place. I think they're still going if anybody wants to go up there. One last fling at the ATV.
So Kilronan we're here as the provisional leader, and King Ida still in 2nd place, and Mulry's Error and Ben Hobday, they've gone into 3rd provisionally.
No problems there at the event Scotland for Uwald and Nana Dalton. She goes over the event Scotland Oxers at 18 AB.
So West Winds Eclipse, they're out at the Gillespie McAndrew Triple Brush, while Will Limbo and Georgie Spence, they're at the Gillespie McAndrew parallel at fence 6. We just await news of them there.
Over the 19, Ernest Young cane fence for Uwald and Nana Dalton.
Limbo and Georgie Spence, she's over the Canard Duchesne Champagne Bar at fence 8, heading on to the Gillespie McAndrew Triple Brush at 9.
Past control goes Uwald and Nana Dalton, having come over that chicane and then the corner, the log and the table. Just slip the radar for a moment as Nana Dalton goes home on Uwald. Up the hill she goes, safe and sound.